Good morning, everyone, and welcome to today's session of Coaching Bites, coming to you from a very wintry Cape Town, very wet and cold outside. I'm glad to be indoors with you doing some coaching bites. So, for those of you who are new, we're going to be looking at a coaching bite from the Master Entrepreneurship workbook. You're welcome to grab your own copy. There's a link in the description. Otherwise, you don't need a copy. I will tell you what we're going to be doing from the workbook. So grab a pen and a notebook and get ready to level up your business. So today's focus is going to be around focus. So turn to page 6 of the book and jot down your date there, and let's get straight into the coaching bite, which says, if you don't have a plan, you're a slave working to someone else's time. Well, prioritize your time, remain focused. Limit your distractions with great scheduling practices. Solving no problems equals getting no profit. So that's the coaching bite today. So let's break it down a little bit. I love this. If you don't have your own plan, you are a slave to someone else's time. Okay, so when it comes to prioritizing, when it comes to remaining focused, you've got to identify the amount of time and when you're going to use that time towards a particular thing that you're focusing on. So I'm a big fan of time blocking, and maybe you've heard of that, which is when in your schedule you actually block out a section of time to work on something. So you might block out 8:30 to 9, and in that time you're going to be checking emails. And from 8:30 to 9, that is what you do. And if you hit 9 o'clock and you haven't finished all your emails yet, okay, the amount that you have left, reschedule into your day at a later date or the following day, depending on urgency. Okay, so with time blocking, you can move your day around, but you must use the amount of time that you've allocated. This is super important. Disciplines your mind, okay? And actually, we tend to be able to do within the time that we have allocated. So when you allocate yourself 1 hour and you think, oh, it's not going to be enough time, you'll find you can do it in an hour. And then actually you can start reducing that time as well. So it's very powerful. Must get good at allocating time to tasks, okay? And not just doing tasks with no time allocation, because they can take forever. And they will take forever, okay? Time is filled up with what we allot to it. So limit your distractions with scheduling practice, of course, because in that time schedule, you are not putting in things like, your YouTube time, unless, of course, it's a coaching bite with me that you can schedule every Thursday, 10 a.m. GMT +2. So the last one, if you're not solving problems, that means you are not making profit. Right? And that is what entrepreneurship is all about, solving problems. You are able to solve problems that other people can't solve, and they will pay you money for that solution because they don't have the time to solve it, and maybe they don't have the know-how to solve it. So they will pay you to solve it for them. That's what the transaction is. So what problems are you solving? Get very clear on what problems you are solving. And once you are clear on what problems you're solving, make sure that you are presenting to the right audience. Okay, the audience that needs that particular problem that you're solving solved for them. So today's focus in our coaching bite session, the question is, what is one problem I plan on solving today? Not what is one task I'm going to do and tick it off and feel the success, pat yourself on the back of doing the task. No, 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 no. What problem are you going to solve today? Now, that may be a problem inside your own business. It may be a problem you are facing personally that's affecting your business. It may be actually someone else's problem that you will solve for them. And when you solve other people's problems, again, they will pay you for it. Maybe not the first time. Maybe you discover actually that you have a solution you didn't even realize other people needed. And from there, your business starts to grow. Okay, so what is one problem I plan on solving today? And you're going to jot it down in your notebook. So, what is one problem that I am facing that I can solve today? One problem I am facing. So, actually, I need to outsource with something that I'm developing, Pocket Coach, it's what it's called. I need to actually outsource some of the tech. I need someone else to solve it for me because I can't. It's too much. This brain's going to explode. And I'm going to pay them to do that. And that's one thing I'm doing today. Now, what problem am I solving for you? In today's coaching bite, the problem we are solving is how to stay focused. And the way we are solving that is by understanding what we need to do and how much time it's going to take to do it. So, going forward, when you write your to-do lists or when you prioritize your day, I want you also to insert the amount of time you expect that thing to take. Okay, and you'll probably overestimate or underestimate. But hey, maybe you get it slap on perfect. It doesn't matter. Okay, but get good at allocating, thinking about the amount of time it takes to actually complete the thing that you need done, because tasks also expand with time as you do them, so you uncover more difficulties with them, another problem to solve. Okay, so that time frame will also wax and wane, but you must include a time frame so you can start to understand how effectively you use your time when you are working. So good luck with that. Write in the comments what problem you're going to solve today. I'd love to hear from you, and maybe you can solve someone else's problem on this channel. So looking forward to it, and see you next Thursday. Take care, everyone. Bye now.